Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Byram Hills Board of Education meeting for October 20th, 2015. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. The meeting was officially called to order at 7:30. We went right into executive session to discuss two matters. Item 3.1, personnel matter, individual employee, and item 3.2, Board of Education matter, board retreat, planning for the board retreat. Okay, at this time, are there any comments from the public of any items not on the agenda? Hearing none, that moves us to adoption of agenda. Can I have a motion to adopt tonight's agenda?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Okay, and there is a change. We are going to move off one thing from consent. We're going to move off item 9.4, which is award reject bids for the transportation facility improvement. We're going to move that so we can have a little discussion about it under new business, and it's going to become item 12.2. Are there any other changes? Okay. All in favor of the agenda as revised? Okay. And consent agenda. Can I have a motion to adopt tonight's consent agenda for personnel, special services, and business?
So moved.
And can I have a second?
Second.
Okay, and we have the one change that we just discussed, moving 9.4 off to new business to 12.2. Any other changes, comments? Okay, all in favor of consent agenda? Okay, and that moves us on to a special report, item 10.
Yes, I believe that is mine, and tonight is...
Sorry, back up, special report, item 6. I skipped a couple things.
6. Where were we? Oh, it's still mine. Just a different number. Annually, we have a board meeting where we recognize the members of the Board of Education and express appreciation to them for their work. It's kind of board appreciation night. So that's why there are some decorative packages on the table. And so we have some items to let the board members know how much we appreciate them. I think the thing that I would like to say to the community, as the superintendent and my experience with this board, is that this is a real great example of civic responsibility, the way ideally it should be exercised, in my opinion. I can't help but draw comparisons to the fact that we live in a state where the democratic process is essentially restricted to 3 people. And all of the decisions are made in Albany, and our local representatives say to us, well, there's nothing that I can do about it. Oh, you don't like APPR? I was against it, but I had to vote for it. That the state of democracy in New York is not very healthy. And I think what happens at the local board level is that what the founders of the state originally intended was that education be separate from politics. And that's being eroded daily in this state. But it works at the local level. We have in Byram Hills extremely successful schools that reflect the values of the community itself. Our community members vote for not only board members, but budgets. And while that's being undermined, I think it becomes particularly important to celebrate the people who are here tonight. They give up their time for no stipends, no salary, no remuneration, no health insurance. This is completely a volunteer job, and yet they give up 2 nights a month to do it and take all of the issues very seriously. So these are just token gifts, little t-shirt, little computer bag,
Very nice.
and some cookies. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I mean, even though this is a state-mandated obligation from the governor, I do know.
I think he told me to do it.
Yes, I think he did, but I do know that your gratitude is sincere, and I appreciate it. And I think I probably speak for the board when I say that we don't do this for the accolades, but and we do appreciate it. I think we all do it for the love of this community, the belief in public education, and the hope and the optimism for these kids that are coming through. So, and it's, for me personally, it's such an honor to be serving on this board with all of you. And Ira Schulman and Dr. Burko couldn't be with us today. Actually, Ira will be here a little bit later. So, you know, just your passion and your intelligence, that we're a fortunate community, which I say all the time, we really are. And thank you. And of course, working with our fantastic administration too. So thank you for that.
Good team.